actually really enjoying this because I'm enjoying the view right now from my room. I've been using this to also draw as well because I just feel like it's so much fun, and also I kind of like having just like kind of my heart on this page, so it's like what I like, because I feel like a lot of times the drawing is like inaccurate. This is actually the first time I've had motivation to write. So currently I'm listening to, I have a playlist called Christian Love because I have found some really good Christian music that is like about love, but it's like not like the lustful way of love. But the reason I do it is because I have a playlist. I don't listen to it often, but I like it when I'm writing my book because it just sets the tone. But I don't like to listen to Christian music, so I love listening to it, especially because it just sets the tone perfectly. So if you're writing a book and you want to listen to Christian music, but you want it to be like about romance just because of the plot of your book or whatever, and you're just trying to get inspo to kind of the vibe of like get inspo from the music, I have my playlist. I think it's on my link tree in the link below, but you can check it out. So I'm super excited though because I'm currently working on it right now, and I just have like really good motivation because I have to go to bed really soon, but I'm just like working on it. And I love it when I get motivation though, because I'm having so much fun, especially because I'm trying to get better at the dialogue, because I feel like one thing I struggle with is the dialogue, partly because I feel like when I do the dialogue, for whatever reason, it comes out either like really cringy or whatever. So lately I've just been kind of trying to find ways to make it less cringy, so I just think it's so much fun. So yeah, and I like it because they're still young. Like the characters are like what, like 17 or whatever, and so I think, well, I can't remember honestly. I think that the main character, I think she's either 16 or 17. I've been torn about what age. I think she's 17. Maybe. Yeah, I think, well, because I think she's going to be 16 turning 17 and the guy is 17 turning 18, so it's not illegal. Like, I like it a lot, and I don't know, I feel like this is one of the books that I will not stray away from. It just makes me excited because I feel like it's taken me so long to get this far in the book, and so I'm going to keep going and keep pushing. And I feel like one of the things that really has helped me write my book is just like to do it when I'm like feeling up to it. Finding parts in the day where I'm not as busy or where I have motivation to write, and that's I think one of the hardest parts, especially for me, is because like right now I can't use my phone, so I'm using my laptop because it's like my phone's dead currently. Well, it's like completely dead. Good morning, guys. So I have some things I need to get done today, so that's what I'm thinking I'm going to try to do. Basically what's going on is I need to do some editing because today is my editing day, which means I need to get some editing done. I also would like to write a bit like in my book, so I'm gonna get I have like my notepad here that I'll write stuff down. And then for breakfast, I think I have some yogurt, so I'm kind of wanting to make a yogurt parfait because I have some fruit upstairs, some fresh fruit, some fresh produce, so I think I may end up doing that. But yeah, so I'm very excited actually because it sounds so good. I'm just hoping our yogurt is still good because I don't know if it's still good or not, to be honest. So I have to see because I'm not sure. I'm honestly really excited to edit the video because I have a video coming out that's with Bestie. Also, I need to like fix the lens. Sorry, I know there's like a big layer going on, but I just really need to fix the lens because I cleared it off because I have these like microfiber wipes, but did it, so okay. Anyway, what do we talk about? Okay, so it's interesting. Also, my phone, I figured out, does have water damage, which is such a bummer, but I don't know, God has a plan, so I'm not gonna stress about it. I just want to tell you guys and give you an update because I looked in ChatGPT because I could not find any other way to indicate, like, I did not know how to tell like if it was water damage or not, and so I looked on there and it told me some of it, and at first I couldn't find it, but then I asked like is there any other ways, because I guess my phone's like not too old but older. iPhone, because I don't think I ever did give you guys an update on my iPhone, as I was saying. So basically, as of current, I've been using my mom's old phone. This is her old phone. Oh. and basically my phone is done for. We tried the restore button on iTunes where it completely factory resets the phone and see if it can restore it. It could not restore it, so protector for the lens broke, and we're wondering if somehow water got into it or something, and that is how, because the day I took it to the pool with Bestie, and I'm wondering what necessarily happened because it's really hard to tell, but chances are, this is not my phone by the way, or yeah, anyway, but yeah, so chances are like it's not gonna work. It's really sad because I cannot retrieve anything on it. I will keep the phone in case there's some kind of way I can restore the stuff on it, but I did lose, thankfully I only lost 30,000 videos, which it still sucks, but I had 13,000 and I still have 10,000 of them, which I find I'm grateful that at least I have most of my photos and videos, because I would be so sad if I lost completely everything. So I'm very grateful in that sense, and also I'm grateful that I have a phone this time being where I can text Bestie and everything. And I just put my SD card in this, so, or my SIM card, but yeah, so I just wanted to give you guys a little update because I don't think I ever talked about it. So I also find it so funny that like I have so many like shows and movies I need to, not shows, but I have so many movies I need to watch, especially because I've been using VidAngel because I'm wanting to watch The Notebook, because I've been wanting to watch that movie for so long, but I never got around to it, especially because we didn't have VidAngel or whatever. I know that there's, I think, like a scene or two in it, and so I didn't want to like read it, or I didn't want to watch it, but yeah. So I really do like, especially like a lot of the old classics, especially like some of my favorites like Pride and Prejudice and stuff, and I just like, I love them so much, and so I think I would definitely really like The Notebook, but I don't know. Oh, my hair looks really pretty today. Like, I've been deep washing it because I feel like I haven't been washing enough, like, so I've been having to like really deep cleanse it, and you can tell it looks so much healthier. Like, do you guys see how healthy this looks right now? Like, this is how healthy my hair is right now, but it's because I've been actually like washing it properly, because I wasn't washing it properly, which makes a lot of sense. But can you see the fruit? Yeah, kind of not, like, it's so difficult to like. I did not turn that on. Why is it doing that? Okay. I love this camera, especially because like, oh, it needs to be charged, I think, because it's like, let's see. Oh my goodness, this camera, love it. It's the Insignia, guys. This has batteries lasted forever. Like, this, I think you can find for like $23 on Amazon, or not on Amazon, I don't know. It's hard to find it, but like, this has had so much beating, and also, like, it fell in like, what's it called, I forgot. Okay, so we were at like a place with like fish, and it fell in there, and it still works now. It still works. That's crazy. And honestly, well, it's because everything's really covered. Like, the way that they made this camera is so good. Like, especially if you have a kid, this is probably like one of the best cameras to get them, because like literally this has lasted so long. And it's an older camera that I was given for free, but I love this camera so much, especially because the photos it takes are adorable, like absolutely adorable. So I absolutely love it, but because I just want to take some photos and stuff. I love it so much. So, well, it's also hard because my phone right now is AWOL, so like I do have my phone whenever, but it just like, it takes good photos, but it also doesn't. What is this? I keep getting random numbers texting me. I'm like, can you not please? Like, what is the point of this? I deleted the messages because I did not want them messaging back. But it was so funny because they were like, oh, hey, Paula, or hey, Kim, or something. It was so funny. And they're like, are you coming to the party tonight? I'm like, I'm sorry, like, wrong number. Like, this is not the right number. And they're like, oh my goodness, I'm so sorry for ruining your day. I'm like, what are you talking about, lady? Like, you wasted 2 minutes of my day. Like, what are you talking about? I don't know what you're talking about. And the girl was like, you're such a gentleman. Excuse me? That was very rude of you to assume. Thank you very much. Like, I'm a gentle lady, if anything. But it was so rude. I was like, how dare you assume? They're like, if you were in blah blah blah, I would get you a coffee. I'm like, you just met me through a phone number that you've never met, and you're asking them for coffee. No, Absolutely not. Like, no, you're a random person. That could be a serial killer for all I know. Like, no, absolutely not. We are not going to get coffee. Thank you very much. I get for being nice, but I'm like, you have no idea who that number could belong to. I have no idea who that number belongs to, who the person that texted me. They could be a scammer for all, like, I don't know. So to me, that's just like, I'm like, stranger danger, no thank you. Like, who is, I'm sorry, but like, what, no. Try it. I'm a little bummed though that I couldn't get the honey, like the full experience, but. Something's wrong with my taste buds. I hope that's better. I think I got like some kind of sunscreen that I put on my face in my mouth. Has anybody ever done that? Somehow I think I did, so we'll try this again and hope it's better. So I don't know. Why is it, I mean it tastes good, but why does it kind of taste like sunscreen? Like, the aftertaste is a little weird. Wait a minute. It smells better with frozen fruit. Oh my goodness. Oh, my taste buds though. There's like this weird taste after. But if I would tell, like, I definitely recommend making this because it's super easy. And I already had, because the oats I've used are like the honey oats. So it tastes a lot like a regular one, but I think it's just so good. Yeah, I recommend it. Guys, so this morning we are actually going to swimming and we're gonna get some coffee, which I'm really excited about. This is gonna be a really fun day. I'm also so thankful though because my mom was supposed to be and she actually hung up my clothes to dry because I was gonna switch it over in the morning, but I just realized we didn't have time. So thankfully my mom put it up to dry. So we're all good. She did it in the morning, so it's all pretty much dried. It's gonna be a fun day. I'm excited. Also, Bessie may or may not be able to come. I'm hoping she can come because I really want to see her, but I don't know yet. So I don't know yet for sure, but that I'll probably know before. Also, I am putting my skin canceled on just because it'll just help me and also like it helps me not to break out because if I miss like one morning or whatever, it seems stupid, but it actually like messes with me. It's so weird. It makes me break out so bad for whatever reason. I don't necessarily know why, but yeah. So I'm going to go ahead. Oh, I just realized also because I downloaded a bunch of photos for my thumbnail and it's so difficult because I don't have my phone right now. So like, or my phone's as you guys instead. So I don't know what to do because I know I have like photos and videos on it for my thumbnail, and I don't necessarily know how long it's gonna take to get them. Of course. Thank you, madam. Thank you. Oh, this is adorable.
Make all the cake.
Get your guys' face. Yeah.
Oh, yeah, yeah.
This is a fun little party room.
You ever wanted to reserve it?
Do I do a couple real quick? Actually, it was so much fun. So we went to the pool today, and honestly, it was so much more fun than I was gonna expect. I already knew it was gonna be fun, but it honestly turned out to be so much fun. Also, please ignore how I look like a ghost because I have like this underneath my eye, but I don't know necessarily why, to be honest. But I know it's there. But anyway, it was just so much fun. So Bestie it's like, okay, you have to meet her, and so it worked out perfectly. And so the three of us just hung out and had a fun time. Also, we all made sure to mutually like not leave anybody out, and it was honestly really refreshing though, to be honest, because I've had a lot of friendships in the past where like it was just not. I think part of it too though was because every single time I had those sleepovers or the times that people would hang out, it would be like with people who were either one, young, or two, immature. And so I think like with all of us having like being mature but also having that fun like humor and each other's vibe instead of just being like, ugh, like what, you're so loud, like no. Instead we were all just like dancing and enjoying our time. It was actually really fun, I'm not gonna lie. I really did enjoy it though, so it's something fun. Because I didn't really get any photos or anything, but I did get some video and stuff. So I'll take some photos, I'll screenshot some of the photos I got and then put them in my journal. So it was just, I'm glad that I went, and I'm glad that Bestie was able to go, and I'm glad that I met her friend. Also, by the way, I'm not saying this for my own glory to look better or whatever. I just want to throw those out here. I'm not trying to leave the other girl out. I just did not include her in this video because she did not prefer to be in the video. I asked her to make sure, and I just want to clear that up because I do not want anybody thinking that I just didn't like her or I didn't want her in my video. I just wanted to respect her privacy, so I hope, yeah, just trying to say that because I really want to clear that up first, because I don't want anybody thinking anything that I'm trying to be rude or be like, oh my goodness, you came to my video, or, you know, like, no. So yeah. I've never heard of this before. Raspberry dark chocolate vitamin drink. Okay, I've never heard about this before ever in my entire life, so let's try this. I'm curious.
Raspberry dark chocolate?
Yes, drink.
That's your bowl.
Ooh, that's actually pretty good. Honestly, it just tastes like raspberry. I was wanting to get this Minute Maid raspberry, but the other one had like high fructose corn syrup and some other stuff in it, so I just wanted to get the cleaner, healthier version. You?
Why don't you just run in and the rest of us will stay out?
I'm actually so excited because we're gonna get some boba. So this is the boba kind. So we got a couple different kinds right here. Oh, maybe I'll try one another day, maybe tomorrow or something. We can try those with my brother. It's gonna be so good.
Carbonated water, hurricane sugar.
Look at the ingredients.
Let's try it.
Can I try this one? This one's a Shirley Temple.
Yeah.
Would I like that?
Probably. It's like Sprite and cherry juice.
Oh. Wait. I'm so excited. Wait, Daddy, can we look to see if I'm so excited. So, me and my dad are looking right now. So there's a bunch of like, what's it called? Like Japanese snacks here at the store. So we're checking. Wait. What else do they have back here? Well, because look at this. There's a bunch. I don't know. But that's like kind of out of my comfort zone, because what if it's gross? I wish they made good.
What's the bottom?
Bottom?
Pizza potato chips. What is that?
Potato cookies. There's the ingredients.
No.
No, and there's wheat in them.
Okay, yeah.
That's so weird. So I'm excited though, because Wait, Dad, look, there's like drinks too. I don't know, guys. I'm so excited. They have like a whole section right here. Like, they have so much Japanese stuff. They have these. They have like, can you see them? They have, like, so many things. Yeah, what is it?
Some of these are zero sugar.
Interesting. Hold up 1 second. I'm looking, because Dad, look at all the drinks down here, like the Japanese ones that we could try. Because I can make like a whole video dedicated to trying Japanese food. That'll be so good. Because I could do boba. I'm so excited. Because like I said, I'm in a good place. I'm so excited. Okay, there's like, because I thought it would be fun to do a video trying like a bunch of Japanese stuff. Because there's like, look, there's like strawberry, orange, like a bunch of stuff. To like these drinks.
Wait. That doesn't sound very good.
No. Wait, what if we get two? We get these two. Or, yeah, you can do those two.
Okay.
And then that's done. Yeah.
Before we find 10 other things.
Yeah, 10 of the things that we want. Oops. I saw Japanese. I could not help myself because I always want to try it. I wish Bessie was here. She would love it.
New things to try, you know what I mean?
Yes. And then taking photos.
Oh boy.
He said, oh boy, because we're in my aisle right now. So this is where I get to unwind and relax. Okay. Goodness gracious. This is the problem with gluten-free stuff, especially the big buildings. Big buildings? What am I talking about? I don't know. And I'm talking about critters. Yeah. No. Wait, we should check and see if they have, because there was this cake that one of my mom's side of the family brought me. So good. It was gluten-free. It was like the best cake I've ever had in my entire life. Where is the, I'm looking, okay, I cannot find what I'm looking for. I don't know. I have it in my brain, but I kind of forgot what I'm talking about now. Okay. Put you guys on my tripod so I can try this. We go gluten-free chicken, which my family doesn't do. So. What?
I would say 4 out of 5.
It's not like the absolute best thing in the world, but man, it's not horrible. I mean, it tastes good. Do you guys see it? It's so cute. And then I don't have like, it's supposed to be like flowers with like, but kind of like magical flowers in a way. I don't necessarily know what they're supposed to symbolize yet, but a lot of the time you will know. But I think it's just interesting. I've been really enjoying the book though. I recommend it for anybody who is looking for a good book. I think that too, like so far, like the fact, just I can't say anything because I don't want to spoil it, but I love reading it here. I'm going to already warn you that there's spoilers in this little tiny section of the video. So in the complete beginning of the book, so like things that you'll know right off the bat. I'm not saying anything like in the middle of the book or later. So yeah, anyway. Basically, I'm so excited. So this is what's going on kind of so far in the book, and I want to talk to you guys about it because it's making me so excited and I'm really interested about this book. So now I'm kind of iffy about like the whole God thing. I believe God's real, but like, because I'm a Christian, but like, and I have a relationship with the Lord, but I feel like in the book, it's like, I don't know how to explain it. It's like Greek mythology almost, kind of like that. But it's different. So I'm like, that's the part of the book I'm not really 100% sure on, but I think it makes it interesting, I guess, to have that little touch because it's like a different world, kind of like a world building kind of thing. It's completely different than our world per se. So I think it's interesting. And I like it. Like for a fictional book, that's not real. So if that makes sense. So I'm not saying, oh my goodness, I believe, like, no. I'm just saying like, for the fictional world of like multiple gods and stuff, I think it's interesting. Now, would I read like a whole book, like where the whole book is about that? Like, I don't think so. I mean, I don't know necessarily if I don't think the whole book is about that. Now I could be wrong, but I don't think so. I think it's just like a fantasy, like he in the book, maybe there's something with it because of her brother going on in the military, and so I think it's interesting, that kind of aspect of it. And I love it especially because like she doesn't know who she's writing to, which I think is really interesting because it's actually like her coworker, which she hates, or like her rival, which I think is so interesting. Like and I don't know, I like the way that the story is written. I like that it already captures your attention when you're starting to read it, which I think is really interesting. And I'm really starting to like the book like already, and I already started it, which I think it's making me super giddy and excited because one, like it's so good, and then also it's like it's slowly getting you into the book, but not in like a slow way. Like it's the world building is slowly happening, but it's also like unrolling the story before you. So it's like doing it where it's not too fast, but it's not too slow, where you're like at first, even the beginning was really interesting to me because the way it started and everything, I was interested in her life and I sympathized with her and him, and I think it's interesting. I know I'm gonna be excited, and I also love it when you kind of know who the love interest is gonna be, but you don't know how it's gonna unfold yet. You don't know any of the story. Like again, I have no idea, nothing about this. All I know is it's completely clean. That's like literally all I know. No bun. Page 09 and it's so far like fast but slow, so I'm just like trying to take it all in. But the one thing is, I feel like I love like I definitely do prefer paper copies, but the one thing I do like is like how it doesn't get as damaged, because I find that like the pages get super damaged. I just wish, like, especially because like look at how gigantic this is compared to my head. It's kind of hard to fit places. But at the same time, I like how wide and big it is because it's easier to read the pages. I think it just depends. Like, I wish they had like small copies of books, like tiny, like not super tiny, but like not like this, but smaller. Like, you know, like they had like books, but like they're, you know, like a lot of the classics are smaller sized. It'd be really cool if they had some of those, because you could like you could buy like a cheap small copy as well, so that whenever you're on the go you can read it still and you know where you're at. I just think it's so interesting. I would honestly love to do that if I like had the option, because I love bringing this big book everywhere. I mean, I don't really necessarily mind it, but it's definitely hard to like bring, especially like when I'm inside somewhere. It's actually really interesting storyline, although I do hope like something happens soon because it's fraying along. So let's see. Want to try this next? Sure. Okay. So which one should we try first? You pick the first one. Grape. Okay. So we have a bunch of different Chinese snacks. So this is the first one. Your face. Daddy, do you want to try these two? Do you want to come over here for a second so we can try them together? You want to come sit here for a second so you can try it with us? Okay. My dad just ding ding ding. Okay. I actually like that one. These?
I like
Really
grape.
good.
Cherry and grape are my two favorite flavors.
These are fettuccine.
Got the shape is fettuccine.
It's like the sour ones. These are soft and I don't know what this is. Gummy candy?
No, it's a mango.
No, I know, but I don't know what.
Can you rip it?
I got it. Oh, I was doing the one. Okay, we'll have to try this at the same time.
I mean,
Try them at the same time.
gummy.
We gotta wait for Daddy.
They smell good.
They're actually really good.
Okay. That is good. Very good.
This one's peach,
Oh, that's a good one.
and then this one is raspberry or
Wasn't it
strawberry.
cherry?
There was nothing. There was not very many options there.
Okay.
Strawberry, grape, peach.
Okay.
Each one. Yeah. I'm kind of bummed because it was going to be different. But
So far, grape is number 1. Mango's number 2 for me.
okay, I have the same so far. You gotta try. Okay.
Number 3. It's okay.
I think it's gonna be bumped down though when I try the other ones. What do you think? We'll have to rate each one. So okay, so what do you guys think of the grape?
Let's
My
finish
first.
this.
Okay, so finish all of them and then we'll rate them.
Mango. Grape, peach, mango, and strawberry.
Okay. I like all of them,
I
but
have another grape.
yeah, why do I feel
Me
like
too.
the mango are kind of, I don't know. They're tied. Like I almost like the mango a little bit better, Because this tastes more of like an artificial strawberry.
Yes.
It doesn't taste like a real strawberry.
That's what I thought too.
So like I'm torn.
And the grape is just
Well,
fabulous.
the mango actually tastes realistic. This is so good. I'm gonna take photos of all these.
My favorite.
A wash tub. I took Blueberry on the floor.
Oh, sorry, baby.
I took you beer on the floor. Oh, sorry.
So
Are you okay?
I took Joy for a full walk earlier.
Uh-huh.
Look at her face. You got any treats for me over there?